Hello everyone, we're on Ben Hope right now. The adventure for today is another late start adventure, leaving the valley where we parked about 7 o'clock, 7:30 p.m. in the evening. So yeah, late start, and we're heading up Ben Hope for a bivvy on Ben Hope. That's the plan. So the forecast is dry all night apparently, and it's meant to the cloud is supposed to break up during the night, so we're hoping for a good sunset and sunrise. I mean, looking right now, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so maybe the breaking up of the clouds will be a little bit delayed, but we'll have our fingers crossed for a nice sunrise in the morning. So we're just a couple hundred meters up from ground level, heading up this little dirt track path thing, and some nice waterfalls on the way up. And yeah, so stay tuned. Bivvy spot has proved to be quite difficult. Everything up here, as you can see, is just barren, wet grass, peat bogs. There's not a lot. Even the little gaps in the ground and things are just flooded. So we're on the lookout for a place to sleep still. But it's been a good walk so far. We're just trying to find a place where we can sleep and see a sunrise in the morning. Unfortunately, that direction, east northeast, is where the wind is coming from right now, so we'll just have to keep on looking. So happy days. But that gives you an idea of the landscape around here, so trying to find some shelter was quite difficult, but we did. Scott's just finishing up his bivvy / tent. Got our stuff here. I've just got my sleeping bag on the deck with my bivvy, and we've kind of positioned ourselves so that hopefully, looking out that direction in the morning, we should hit a sunrise round about over there. Ready for bed. It's 10:25, and believe it or not, sunset was about 2 minutes ago. We didn't see anything. There's Scott in his wee tent.
How's it, boys?
Here I am on the deck, nice and cosy, and that's looking out to the east. So hopefully in the morning that'll be the direction where the sun is rising. But it doesn't matter, whatever happens, it's a cracking view and a cracking place to sleep. We've just kind of picked a really good place. It's just sheltered out of the wind, so it's pretty cosy. Getting your wet boots off and your wet socks off and putting fresh sort of thermal bottoms on and nice puffy socks and getting in a warm sleeping bag is the best thing ever. So we're pretty happy. view for our sunrise in the morning. It's a little bit later than sunrise, but there it is there. It's almost like a little inversion, and there's a stunning peak over there. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's just peeking up over those clouds, and it looks like it's got a really interesting sort of ridge on the top. I'll have to look into that and see which hill that is, but what a view. Bits of blue sky, and the cloud is just slowly moving over the landscape. Look, it just looks really nice, and perfectly cozy in the bivvy. And looking over to the west, Scott's bivvy. It's clearing up just over there as well. Pretty good night's sleep, no rain, which is good, always good. Temperature was fine. That was nice and cozy actually. I think I was just in this little trench which just sort of shielded me, so I had a very cozy night's sleep. And you can even see the moon up there. And back over again towards the east. That is just a stunning view. So happy days. Plan is just to sit and enjoy this, and then get some walking done. Bivvy's away, all stuff's away. Wet boots back on, which is not pleasant, but it's got to be done. And the plan is to head to a small peak just to the north of here, and then after that head to the summit of Ben Hope. And the weather is looking pretty good, so hopefully we have some good views. So yep, see you soon. Well, we've started the ascent. We're heading north about 500 metres to a 719 peak, I think it is, on the east side of Ben Hope. And we're going to get some good views of some lock-ins to the east, and then we're just going to continue heading up the ridge till we get to another peak and then the summit. And yeah, so trudging on up this grassy rocky terrain, which is pretty good, and heading up there. You know, we could pick him up and drop him off somewhere else tomorrow. Bit of blue sky. We are at our sort of second peak for the day. It's unnamed on the map, but it looks like 800, just over 800 metres. And not much here, there's not really much of a cairn either. Just a lot of rocks. I think. Well, that's us at Ben Hope summit. As you can see, there's not any views here. The cloud is all around, and it has been for like the last 100 metres, I would say, since the last little peak we were at. So unfortunately we never got to see any of the north or west coast or any of the neighbouring hills, but still a good day. Yeah, the plan is really just to stay here for 2 minutes and head in an anti-clockwise direction back down to where we started. So
really looking forward to a coffee. Yes. Saying the most of our hill walking trips just seems to be depriving yourself of the most basic necessities like food and warmth and shelter, and then dreaming about them in those situations. So
yeah,
we're doing well at that.
Yeah, I think a nice brew would do well right now, and a warm van and some warm socks. So
yes.
we'll get that in about an hour and a half.
See you then.
Visibility here, so I thought I'd just tell you what we did on this trip. Here's my compass, and I'll just show you with the tip of my compass where those two forests meet. Oh, it is focusing there, isn't it? I'll do it this way. Where those two forests meet is where we camped. We walked up the other side of this on the opposite side, and all the way across this valley behind this crag, and we were looking for bivvy spots here, but we ended up, imagine on the other side of this crag, of this little hill, we walked all the way up and probably bivvied on the other side of this mountain around about here. And then this morning, up to this peak, and then along to the 800 peak, and then up to the summit and back down. We're coming in this anti-clockwise circuit, and we're going to head straight back down this ridge here and then drop down. So, brilliant. And we're on the way to getting some drone shots too. And we did like a longer route where you're not, you're about 2 or 3 kilometers south of the normal starting route, and you can take a more gentle approach up the mountain, which I definitely recommend. And on the way down you get to see this. It's definitely worth it. I've never seen this before. It's absolutely stunning, and it's actually hidden on the way up, but on the way down you can get a little sneak peek of it. And we would really like to go down there for a shower, but maybe next time. Stunning.
Oh, no,